What is up, guys? Avenged here, and welcome back to my Bloodborne playthrough. So, where we last left off, we defeated the cleric beast, basically found out that this area was a dead end. So, we're gonna just run past these guys over here. We gotta find out where we gotta go next. So, get my stamina broken up. Come down here. So, that was likely the first boss you are to encounter because most people are curious. So let's go across the bridge and get these guys all coming after us. And here comes a giant ball of fire. Woo. So you're going to want to try and get that thing to kill as many of them as possible. But I had to take out 3, but no biggie. So you're going to have a big dude up there. And there's the guy that lit the fire, so he's obviously going to have to die. But let's get the big guy first. Come on. So those little bit of upgrades you saw, I'm already able to kill you guys with one visceral attack and not have to hit him a couple more times. And he can die in one hit. Awesome. Okay, so if you recall, that giant pig I showed you an episode or a couple episodes prior, there is a way to get around to him. Now when it comes to the pig, you're gonna want... Is he walking back? Oh no, he's just chilling out there. So you're going to want to sneak behind him. They even gave it a very prominent butthole. Charge attack. Knock it down. Stick your hand in its asshole. Now it's dead. Blood vials. Perfect. Saw hunter badge. Now, you saw I got a badge from the cleric beast earlier on. Called Blood Doom, and I just got a badge from this. What the badges do is they give you more weapons and items in your item shop in the Hunter's Dream. So the more badges you get, the more different items you can get. Some of them are useful, some of them can be whatever. But yep, if you see a badge, go check out your Hunter item shop and you'll check out what new items you got. Awkward silence up the ladder. Okay. So now we got these guys. Actually, let me throw a pebble at him. Hey. Yeah, you. Come over here. Oh. Yeah, get all my health back. Visceral attacks are a good way to get your health back if you get hit while you're performing your parry. So you walk up to him, charge, and he's done for. Both hunters mark. Okay. Now we just go through here.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
And directly into another boss fight. This is Father Gascoigne. He is a hunter that's gone mad from blood. He's one of many hunter fights that you'll have, but he's also parryable. If I can do it. There we go.
What's that smell?
Come on.
The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Okay, be careful for this next part here. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, no. Come here, you. Okay, so that music box we received, it could be used to slow him down. Want to get behind him, knock him down, visceral attack him. And Father Gascoigne is almost done for. Whoa. There, now you're done. Now for newcomers, he can be a very hard boss to fight just because of how aggressive he can be, and his second form can be a lot more aggressive because he turns into a friggin' beast. But so as you noticed, every time you beat a boss, a lamppost will appear. So that's useful. And there's an item up there, so let's go grab it. So, if you recall, the little girl that wanted us to find her mom, and she was wearing a red jeweled brooch. Yeah, sadly, if we look at the item description of the red jeweled brooch, a woman's bright red brooch engraved with the name Viola. Perhaps the jewel is a gift from a hunter, used to change into a drop of the blood gem that fortifies any weapon. With the proper workshop tool, various weapons can be fortified. And if you actually look at the description for the tiny music box, a small music box received from a young Yharnam girl plays a song shared by her mother and father. Inside the lid is a small scrap of paper, perhaps an old message. Two names can be made out, however faintly: Viola and Gascoigne. So, basically what ended up happening was that little girl's father was Father Gascoigne, the man we just murdered in the cemetery. He was going mad. He was turning into a beast because what happens is when you become a hunter, you use blood vials to heal yourself, but what happens is that you use the old blood, which you'll find out more about later, to become a hunter, and it makes you stronger, makes you faster, makes you better than a regular man, and it makes you prime for hunting beasts. But what ends up happening is the more you kill, the more you use blood vials in this world, the more you become blood drunk, the more you just basically have to satiate your lust for blood. And when you become too much, you turn into a beast, as you see what happened to Father Gascoigne. Now, the music box I used here was the music box that Gascoigne's wife, Viola, who unfortunately he ended up killing because she would use the box to remind him who he was. And it would make him regain his mind. But she forgot at home this time, and when she came to confront him to bring him back home, unfortunately he killed his own wife in his drunkenness for blood. So that is the sad story there. We will go back to the little girl in a little bit to possibly let her of the news. Maybe not, because you don't want to let a little girl know exactly what happened to her parents. Well, that would be a bit too much to take for most one tiny mind to comprehend, so we'll see what we'll do. The Bergenworth spider hides all manners of rituals and keeps our lost matter from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shudder uncontrollably. There's a lot of exposition in this game. The thing about FromSoft games is that there is a story, but you have to figure it out for yourself, basically. So I'll try and give as much as I can. Much info as I can about the story. The Cathedral Ward. Let's talk to this dude.
Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does. Always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely. Not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts. None of them's too uncommon now. Yharnam's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over, if you wouldn't mind.
He's a tad weird, this guy.
I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, tell them if they seem worth being. Oh, and I do sincerely hope they are.
Just a really weird laughing. Okay, so for the rest of this episode, I think I'm going to show you a couple things you can go back to now that you found the Erden Chapel. And while we're here, let's level up a little bit. Attire worn by Eileen the Crow, Hunter of Hunters. Okay. So. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Use that.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me.
Right. So I'm gonna want a little bit more into vitality. Yes, more health is always good health. Something you're gonna want to focus on if you don't know what you want to do with this game. If you're new to it, put a lot of points into vitality. And if you find any weapons later on that you want to put some points into to be able to use, do that. But vitality up until level 40 is like until you get your vitality to 40, it's a very, very needed. So you see here, we got blood gem fortification. I got a blood gemstone here. It puts my attack up at 1.1%. You'll get more stronger blood gems. You see I got that blood gem tool from that chest. You'll get more and more different blood gems with different varying effects while you're playing through the game. But right now all we have is this. But it'll raise our attack a little bit enough so we could be useful. So, do I have any? No, I don't have the blood shards to fortify it. Ooh, what is this? To escape this dreadful hunter's dream, halt the source of the spreading scourge of beasts, lest the night carry on forever. Okay, I have 9 insight now, so let's just buy some stuff. Alright, nope, I don't feel like invading, so I'm not going to buy that. Let's see what we got in here now. So now we can buy blood vials and quicksilver bullets. An antidote if we need poison. Maybe. Hand lanterns are nice to buy as well. You get the Hunter Chief emblem. And these are the 2 weapons you weren't able to buy before, and the Kirk Hammer, which is a good strength weapon. I'm not going to use it, but it's a good weapon. So, you know, if you don't like the Saw Cleaver, once you get one, either believe the Saw Hunter's badge, you can get the Threaded Cane or the Hunter's Axe, which are weapons that you could have got early on in the game. So there's a chance to get them. Same thing with the Blunderbuss and Repeating the Blunderbuss if you wanted that. Here you can buy the Yharnam Hunter garb and stuff. You know a lot about the game and stuff. Okay. So, we're gonna go to Central Yharnam. There's a couple of things we can do here now. Oh, sorry. See if we can talk to him again.
You needn't concern yourself with me. I'm afraid I'm of little help now. But before I did this,
Flame sprayer.
I made no use of it, but perhaps you. What afflicted me was incurable, but this town gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate, unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human.
So I gave you a flame sprayer. It's just basically a flamethrower that uses quicksilver bullets as you're using it. Where did I want to go? Ah, yes. Nope, I want to go that way. Get you out of the way. What up, dog? Fun fact, if you come through the other way to this area, these dogs will break out, the ones that were up top. So you'll have more dogs to deal with if you go both ways on this area. But if you remember, we saved this old lady from the dog outside her window, or her door.
So what is it now? Are much better ways to pass the time. Unless you found me a nice safe place.
Tell of the Odin Chapel.
Well, what do you know? An outsider worth a lick of salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with.
Now, if I remember correctly, I think I messed up earlier on. I kind of went through everything a bit too fast, but at the clinic we... Oh! Forgot about him. Get out of here. At the clinic we were at, there was a person in there that was... she would have gave us a really powerful blood vial, actually. Is there certain types of blood you can get in this game from certain people that have more than just restorative properties? And I believe I messed up getting one because I was a bit too wanting to get through this first area of the game. Oh goodness, no. I need to come up here. Oh no! What the heck? Oh, he's coming after me. Lead up here, buddy. Oh, really? Really? Just gonna be a jerk? Come on, try and hit me with your staff. Jerk. Run, run, run. Don't get shot. Ow. Okay. Unlimited ammo. And I think, if I recall, the more you farm off, or I didn't get that. Should I? Yeah, whatever. See what it is. I didn't even let myself see what that was. I really want to get to this next area before I end the episode. So while going through this, I've decided that I'm not going to tell the little girl, which is where we're going, of the demise of her parents. So we're going to let her in on some other things here. We're going to tell her where the Odin Chapel is so she can be safe. Can you sneak up to these guys? Because they always seem to know you're there. Oh no. Again. Totally.
Hello, Mr. Hunter. Still can't find my mum. Oh, okay.
Do not give.
I can wait. But isn't there something I can do? Maybe Mum and Dad are stuck out there, waiting for me to come and find them. What do you think, Mr. Hunter?
Tell of the Odin Chapel.
Yes, okay. Thank you, Mr. Hunter. I love you almost as much as Mum and Dad. And Granddad.
Okay, so there's that. Again, I guess we will end our episode here, and I will continue doing some things before we head out on the other side of the Odin Chapel. Thank you very much for watching this episode, and stay tuned for the next episode of Bloodborne.